Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here, and we're back with an online multiplayer video, and today we have a bold claim for you, which is this is the best online multiplayer team as of update 2.21.
And I guess it'll depend on how you decide what's the best, and the keywords are best and team. Alright, so the suspense is killing me. It's not really. I didn't want to call this a minor adjustment of a previous team that we did recently.
Yeah, because it has similarities, but it plays different.
Right, so we've got New 52 Wonder Woman. She's generating power. She's doing special 2s. She's giving everybody else power. What's new is Injustice 2 Aquaman, because he's going to be our damage over time specialist.
Mm-hmm.
And New 52 Superman, who is our tank and our basic damage dealer. Because, so think of it like this. We'll see it in action, but New 52 Wonder Woman, huge amount of power generation, does her special 2. Most of the time she'll knock everybody out.
Yeah.
When she doesn't, when she takes damage, when she gets knocked out, what do you need? You need somebody to finish off, 1 or 2 guys at the most.
Yeah.
You've already generated a bunch of power, and we take advantage of that with New 52 Superman by boosting his damage. All right, so let's watch this. So we tag her in. So there's a good chance after that first one like that, we're not going to need anybody else coming in.
Yeah.
And now they're going to have 3 bars of power after this, but she's going to be knocked out anyways, I think.
Oh, maybe she blocked, so maybe not quite, yeah. There we go. Now, one thing that you might notice, or that you might not have noticed yet, is that these guys are all absolutely maxed out. Elite 10, level 60, fully augmented, and that includes health and damage.
Right. So this is the minor adjustment I made from the previous Justice League team we did, where it was Dawn of Justice, so Hacker, Crown of Krypton gear, where we had, and Arkham Knight, Batgirl's inconsequential. So the only time she's dangerous is she's with an Arkham team, because I don't care if she's just there.
Yeah.
The danger is really not being able to knock somebody out, because she's going to tag in and potentially stun you. So Injustice 2 Aquaman is a swap out for Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman, because what the temptation is to try to take advantage of the passives and try to take advantage of the sort of team idea where New 52 Wonder Woman is giving everybody power and Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman gives everybody health. But I gotta take my own advice. I don't like playing slow fights. I'm going full offensive. So when you've got Aquaman coming in with his bars of power instead of Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman, he's doing more damage, and a lot of damage over time damage.
Yeah.
Instead of
Wait, we're getting damage over time tier.
Yeah, that was from Joker. He had his poison.
Yeah.
And because he's the last one, any gears that we bust, they're gonna stay busted. If he lasts long enough, if he survives. There we go. And now he's nothing. So here's the point, too. When you're fighting max teams, so you start off at 60 Elite 10, and you're facing other 60 Elite 10 teams, it's different from fighting the teams, the bare minimum teams that'll give you 5,000 battle points, right?
Yeah.
One of the things is you almost always see Astro Harness. And what I absolutely love about this team is I actually look forward to having somebody on the other team with Astro Harness.
Yeah, because it lets you get free power. It lets you get your Superman buffed.
Yeah.
It just, there's no real downside.
Why New 52 Wonder Woman makes this team great is because most other times when you face somebody with Astro Harness, you're just killing time.
Yeah.
Right? Tanty Totem might let you kill time better, but in this case, every time we do this, look, it's another bar of power for our teammates.
Yeah, for free, for nothing.
And there's 1
bar and a half.
And there's 2, and we still got 1 bar. Oh, if we're lucky in these kind of fights, if we dropped him down to his next invulnerability, we would have been
first special one.
Yeah, we would have had
another free bar basically.
Right,
we would have got 2 off probably.
See this, and even though this is not the end fight, because he's already got 3 bars, we might as well tag him in to let Wonder Woman recharge. And the watch the damage over time will come in on Scorpion. Do you see that? Scorpion,
Yeah.
he came in. That's not the greatest
Example.
illustration because he's got the flame on, but he was actually taking. Oh, there you go. So he's still taking the damage over time
Yeah.
from the first fight. So that's the first attack. So what that shows you is Quake Engine totally transfers to the next guy.
Yeah, because when it refreshes, when it runs out, it seems like getting knocked out is the timer running out
Yeah.
for some reason, and so it moves it to the next guy, and it won't refresh again. It won't re-trigger its ability, but
Right. Yeah. One thing I want to point out too. So one of the measures sometimes for people is what's the best team is the fastest team, and I think at level 60, Elite 10, you can't be as fast. It's just not possible because of just the number of times that you see guys that are Astro Harness and evade specials like Injustice 2 Superman and have revives. There's just you're not going to be facing teams that have no or little gear.
yeah.
Or if you are, it doesn't happen nearly as often as we do with our Elite 5 level 50 Flashpoint team.
So yeah, this team doesn't feel that much harder to play or that much worse, even at the upper echelons, the entire top level of play. And the thing about that is there should be diminishing returns. The higher up you get, if you've got a good team, realistically, having them at lower stats is actually better.
Right.
Once you reach battle points. The only way it's not better is that in like those final fights where you're fighting a team who is higher stat than you.
Right.
But even that is balanced out if you hit kind of the sweet spot. It's balanced out by having people still not maybe have as great gear or still not have as good synergy, still not have the same advantages that you have just from the way that you built your team.
I want to point out too this kind of fight is, to me, this is like gods fighting. You know, you call it Gods Among Us. This is like gods fighting because, you know, in the lower levels, you have your tank. Sometimes you're just biding your time, waiting for something to happen, waiting for the Astro Harness to pass, waiting for somebody to be able to tag back in. It doesn't happen like that. When we bring in our tank, it's to eat a huge amount of damage.
Yeah.
Because we saw it in a previous fight when we had New 52 Superman in a similar iteration, you know, lower level, and with Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman, where he was able to take 2 unblocked special 2s from Injustice 2 Superman and still survive. Alright, so here's the other thing too, and why the emphasis on team matters. Some people might be watching this and thinking, well, how can it be the best team if it doesn't have any of what you could arguably say are the single best characters? And to me, there's maybe 3 guys that are at or near the top, right? So, oh, this is going to be sweet. He's not going to make it. We're going to lead him out, and the next person coming in is going to be taking a bunch of damage over time. Watch, look at all that damage over time. They say that's not just the Master's Death card. Look, he's just still bleeding out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's spectacular.
Just dead. Oh.
Oh, stunned. You know what? But look, we've got...
That's fine. Yeah, we've got 2 other people that are both in a good position to take him out.
Oh, maybe he's gonna stun lock us again. See, Flashpoint... Oh, no, right. We've still got some Astro Harness. Okay, so the 3 best characters, I think, are Arkham Knight Batman, Injustice 2 Superman, and Flashpoint Batman. Because they do a crap ton of damage, and they are sort of the elite level. Alright, so this is interesting. I want to point out, Gaslight Batman is somebody I don't want to normally tag in unless he's got the Astro Harness on. If he's got the Astro Harness on, I'm still really tempted to tag in Wonder Woman because even though she doesn't get the second bar from Master's Death card, she's got 1 bar. He's got invulnerability even after he throws his little gas bomb, fire bomb at us. Enough time to do at least 1 special one while he's invulnerable. And then we get a second special one in 2, and then we can tag him out. Alright, so watch. Here's the first one. If we're really fast, we can get a second one, but often no. Oh, sweet. There we go, now 3rd. And if this knocks him far enough down, not quite, so we tag in our other Astro Harness guy, and we can totally avoid the trap. Now we're going to transfer the... Oh, crap. I want to give him back his damage over time. Doubled.
Yeah.
And let's give it back to him again.
Oh, we're out of health.
Yeah, that's okay. We got Astro Harness. We still got one more revive, right? Potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially. All right, so when you think about it, this team, New 52, or New 52 Wonder Woman is really the key because she gives power to everybody. She's not replaceable in any way, and because she's giving power to everybody, what you're doing is your damage per second, your damage output is just so much higher than it could be otherwise.
Yeah, because she's totally she's more power gen than you could get from any other source, and she's transformed by the ability to have getting your power back when you use a special with Tantu Totem.
Right. But you can see that, right? Because you know, you bring in Injustice 2 Aquaman. How often in a fight can you do that without her, where you just drop him in, and he's doing? Oh shoot, that was not ideal.
Well, we'll do okay.
But here's the thing: New 52 Superman hasn't taken any damage yet. He's probably got a full 3 bars,
Of his
passive,
And we won't even need to see.
and we didn't even get to see him. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't replace Wonder Woman. Now, Superman is a better overall tank. New 52 Superman, combined tank and basic damage dealer, because anybody else, if you're going to gear him out to be or take advantage of the passive, say for Arkham Knight Batman, to make him a better tank, he can't be as good a damage dealer.
Mm-hmm.
So that balance is pretty good, and Aquaman is a way better damage over time out of the Justice League options. Way better damage over time option than anybody else, and the fact that he can rinse it and reflect back double damage is kind of sweet. I just don't think there's room for any of the best individual characters on this particular team. And the key,
And it wouldn't make it better. It wouldn't make the team better.
Exactly. You stick in one of those top 3 guys, not better. I mean, Flashpoint Batman, so you give him power, it doesn't really do nearly as much as, say, for New 52 Superman, where he gets better damage, or Injustice 2 Aquaman, whose damage over time can sometimes save you for guys who don't take any crit damage, right?
Yeah. So this team, I think the one place that you could have a team that would be better sometimes is by swapping out Injustice 2 Aquaman, right? And that's why when moving to this team, that was actually the change that we made. Mm-hmm. That third slot is a little bit more flexible, I feel. But again, that's really the thing, is that if you're in a situation where somebody's not taking any crit damage, Injustice 2 Aquaman is your guy.
Actually, you know what? Ninja Batman, I think, is the perfect example, right? When he's taking very little damage because of both his passive and if he's got his helmet on, the fight can drag on until you bleed him out 3 times with Aquaman.
And then 6 times after the 3 times runs out.
Yeah. Oh, and we still don't need him.
There we go.
Even though he's taking a lot less damage.
Yeah, much, much less damage.
I honestly don't think I've played the Flashpoint team at a higher level, because we were talking about this, whether it was worth bringing them up from Elite 5 to Elite 8, and even at Elite 8, they suffered a little bit in terms of how long it would take to finish a fight. Because that Elite 5 is sort of the sweet spot for speed, because you're going to be probably outgearing your opponents, and in this case we're typically not, right? I mean, these fights are taking a little bit longer because I'm out of curiosity. I'm taking a look at maybe more gears than just the first slot, which I usually only need to do when we're fighting low levels, because once you've wiped out the first guy, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But in this case, I mean, you see some of the fights, right? So normally you get it down and you're outnumbering them, it's nothing, but because of the way the teams are set up, they're maybe a little bit, your opponent seems to have maybe a bit more synergy.
Yeah, and they're better balanced too. Their set of guys is set up in a way, because of how high their stats go, there's nobody on this team that's bad.
Right.
The matchmaker is giving you basically pretty much top tier everything.
Yeah, the worst is Arkham Knight Batman. Clearly whoever was playing was doing something offline, and one of the gear slots for Arkham Knight is empty. And that's going to make all the difference. So the cool thing is, if he's got Arkham Knight Batman, if you tag in, he's either going to have 2 bars. Oh, it didn't matter either that he did, because if he's got 2 bars, I don't mind, because that means he's less likely to have no crit damage. And if he doesn't get his 2 bars, then he's not so dangerous to us.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Are we gonna have a chance to showcase anybody else?
No,
Not in the first fight. No, sir.
just second specials all the way through. Easy.
Yeah, I think this is maybe this time this run we're gonna get a chance to show. I don't want to do it on purpose because whenever I do something like that, I always end up
Losing.
messing up the fight. I don't know about losing, but yeah, screwing up a little bit. All right, so this is interesting. She's got the Astro Harness, but she's also got a bar of power. So when we tag in Wonder Woman, we can do the special 2.
Yeah.
But then we're vulnerable to special 1. So instead of trying to get another special 1 right away,
Block.
it might be better to block. Although sometimes, every once in a while, I try to take the chance.
Yeah.
And just for the heck of it. Because here's the thing. I mean, typically her special 1 isn't going to do enough damage to knock me out anyways. And I want to, if I can sort of front load it and get more specials done right away, even better, right? But we'll see. I mean, if I block, she'll still have 2 bars of power to do later. At this point, what you want to do is do singles, right? Oh, it's sweet. There we go. And now we block. Oh, couldn't block. That's okay. You know what?
Didn't get. Oh.
I was trying. Do you see that? You can see the touch, right, on the screen?
Yeah.
I was
about to say didn't get her special 1 off, so it doesn't matter. And then. Oh.
All right. So now we see.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. So.
Oh,
perfect. I was gonna say
perfect.
now we see the beauty of the teammates that normally don't do a lot of damage, and it doesn't make a good team to have everybody do the same amount of damage because that's not their roles. But Wonder Woman is really meant to do the most damage, but that either of the other 2 guys can pick up the slack if they need to. One thing I gotta get used to playing Injustice 2 Aquaman with Astro Harness is when he tags in and he's got his invulnerability, what I really need to do is take a few swings. Unless
Yeah.
he's got full power, because that's a chance to...
Yeah, let's just get the power out.
Yeah, because she's not gonna make it. Let's see if she can tag out fast enough. She probably won't. Oh, sweet.
Perfect. Uh-oh.
That's okay. 1 gear. Oh, just 1 gear.
Okay.
2 gears. And watch. I'm hoping their invulnerability drops right before we finish. Ooh, too bad. But she doesn't have bar power, so we're going to prioritize over her because we've got a special.
Perfect.
She doesn't. If she'd had a special, she would have knocked us out.
Yeah.
She did not have her bar of power. Here's the other thing why this is the best team. This is a real fight. This is not swiping and tapping and just not even looking at the screen while you're watching TV. This, you have to be paying attention. You have to be engaged because at the level that you're fighting at, no matter how good your team is, you're still going to lose.
Yeah, and you're strategizing, which is fun. This is a fun team to play. It's not so good that it's easy, because when you're at this high level of play, there's no easy fights because a screw up it's pretty easy for you to slip up and lose.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty quick.
You know, it's not like, again, I'm thinking back to some of the other fights, you know, when you're totally outclassing the opponent.
Yeah.
And then if you're not paying attention when the fight starts and they've knocked out a couple guys, you still have enough gas to make it through. This is not like that at all.
Yeah, this is a team that is really good, but requires a certain amount of precision to win with.
Yeah, and what I love about this team is there's no real weakness. There's nothing that we cannot deal with, no matter what comes out. There we go. So do a few hits to see if we can get the 3rd bar, because then we can do 3 specials. And the bleed on this is kind of spectacular. I love that word spectacular. You can tell, but I think this justifies it.
Spectacular, as in it is literally a spectacle.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Ready? Bleed. All right, there's one down.
We're gonna kill him and take it on to. Oh crap.
No, but he was already taking bleed damage though, right?
Yeah, so we only put 2 bleeds on him though. So we lost.
Yeah, we lost one. Yep, but that's okay. I mean, he's draining my power. But the cool thing is, I mean, this is what makes our tank so good, right? He's gonna stick in here. He's gonna be doing a decent amount of damage while we're waiting for Aquaman to build up some bars of power.
Yeah. And it's funny, you can tell which one is Scarecrow.
I know, because it's taking damage.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
not as useful.
It's weird, right? Because it's kind of a useless gear on defense.
Yeah. Well, and on offense, it's worse than useless because the AI doesn't need to look.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if the AI can see their characters or not?
Right. They either they know anyways, or they just drop them randomly with no kind of.
Yeah, I don't think the AI has much strategy with who they drop in though.
So all right, so I want to point out too some of the special dodgers. The ones that actually do damage are the worst, because you still have to block afterwards, and it means that once you're down to very low health, it's not very good. The beauty of New 52 Wonder Woman is, even if she gets knocked out afterwards, the key is that she did the special, and she's giving power to her teammates. And when she's got two teammates still, she's sharing basically 2 bars. Yeah. Right? Every time she does a special 2, every bar of power she spends is good for a bar of power on a teammate. Somebody won't be wondering why our third gear on Wonder Woman is not the Quake engine, why it's on Injustice 2 Aquaman. It's because having that extra power gen means that we are getting a full second bar as we tag in without having to do anything special. Yeah. And we can get our special 2 immediately. Ooh, he's got us in a stun lock.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we
go. We get a little bit of a break when he decides to do special 2 instead of trying to do basics again.
Oh, evasion, who cares?
Yeah, well, we just got to block to make sure he doesn't stun us on the way in, which is a bit of a pain. Oh, is he gonna? He's not gonna block. We get our power back.
Good.
All right, so then I guess Aquaman.
Yeah.
Well, whoever's coming in is just gonna bleed out completely. And the beauty of it is, because you've got Quake engine, I don't have to worry about waiting till somebody tags out for them to want to come in and...
Oh, no.
All right.
We're wasting all of our...
All right, so let's see how much of the super he takes. We're wasting all the power? Yeah, it's still...
We're wasting all of our damage over time.
Yeah, that's okay.
On his Astro
seriously,
harness.
You see what I mean? This is gods fighting. These are... Oh, he's still got almost half his health left.
That's pretty
sweet.
Yeah. Oh! Oh no, he evaded again.
Yeah, that's okay. We got distance. So when he comes in, he's not hitting us. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh. Whatever.
Did he even hit us? Did he do any damage? Oh my... It's what I love about this. Look, each hit is less than 1,000 damage.
Yeah.
All right, 35,000. He's got no gear to help him with basic damage. The 50% crit chance means that he's doing 35,000 a hit as our tank. Our tank is doing $35,000 for a swipe hit. That's great.
Damage.
Yeah.
Dollars.
Dollars to donuts to damage. Yeah, this is I can't I think this team is great. All right, so at least he's got Astro Harness again. So the same idea. We're gonna try to squeeze out a couple bars of power.
Yeah, at this level of play, the extra time isn't actually that bad. It doesn't feel like a waste when we're building up
right. It's real playtime.
Yeah,
like it's not. This is what I mean when I say that the traditional loadout with the tank at the lower levels when you're fighting, your tank is sitting there just eating damage, and they're otherwise inconsequential because you can't make them be a great damage dealer at the same time too the same way.
Just 1 bar.
Yep, we knew that coming in, Master's Death Cart, and that's why with the Astronauts, there we go. This is the third. Drop him. That's it. We get 1 more bar back. We can do it again. Oh, we didn't. Oh, right. We needed another bar after that. We wanted to do the... Oh.
Ouch.
At least he's not outnumbered, right? Because this means that even with only 1 passive trigger, he's still doing 17,000 when it's a crit hit. All right, perfect. Yeah. Sometimes it's it's easy to get distracted by the bars of power, right? And you feel like, oh, I don't want to bring her in. She's vulnerable. The idea is I got to remember that even somebody with 3 bars of power, as long as they don't have some sort of tag in entry hazard, I don't need to worry.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and there
that's
we go.
okay.
This is gonna be
3 bars.
easy.
Yeah. Oh, 1 gear's gone. Oh, never mind.
We know that 1 gear is probably gone. Doesn't actually change anything about the fight.
Yeah. See what I mean? The point you were making earlier, right? In terms of the time, that was 46 seconds, which seems it's relatively long compared to the Sarah Flashpoint team.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like it was like a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe somebody would feel differently if they were grinding for. This is a relatively weak team.
Yeah, but I don't think this is a grinding team the same way.
Yeah.
I don't think we would be using this on a season where we didn't think we would be playing to get into a top percent and we wanted the rewards.
Yeah.
If this was a online multiplayer reward season in which we were we had limited time to play, we would not be using this team. But that's not really the point of it. The best team, in this sense, isn't the most efficient team.
It isn't always. I mean, and I'd make the argument at level 60, Elite 10, if you're going to play something like that, max augmented,
This
all
probably
across
is
the
the
board,
most efficient team.
I think this might be the most efficient team still, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to play a bunch of others at this level, but I don't know that anybody else, because when you're killing time with the Astro Harness, in this case, we're not just killing time, we're building up the strength of everybody else.
It feels good. It feels good, and it feels strategic, and it is strategic for figuring out the spacing and the timing on getting your specials off to get your power back.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 18 seconds is not bad.
Yeah.
For the 6th fight in an ultimate ladder. I mean, and I say that they're weak. They're just weak against us. Ooh, sweet. So not only does he have Astro Harness, but he has the box, the mother box. So it means that there's a chance that we could do a whole bunch of specialties. There's one fight, 4 times it blinked in a row against my special 2. And if we're lucky, so we'll get 1 free 1 on the Astro Harness. And maybe he'll blink again. I don't know if it's worth the chance, because I'd rather do the special 1. Because there's a chance of getting a few extra ones in, and it'll take him to his next invulnerability.
Yeah.
As long as we have another bar of power. I love it when they block, because it means that they're not generating any power.
Yeah.
So number 1.
And then...
See, now he's generating power. Down. No, not enough. Alright, that's too bad. So we're going to have to
Nowhere near enough.
tag out.
Oh, crap.
I think he might have Tantu Totem. Nope, yep, he does. But we're going to break him down. So he's not going to want to hang around. See, he ate damage, so he doesn't get the power back. And we just want to...
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're not going to answer that.
Yeah. Let's...
Oh. And look at that. Alright, so... Alright, so he's got the last invulnerability.
Yeah.
But... And he's
There
got the
we
advantage
go.
because they're outnumbered, right? Mm-hmm. But we're not worried about that. So we can bide some time. We're not worried about doing too much damage to him. We've only got 2 of our... The passive's only kicked in twice. And he's got heal. So we're just going to wait until we can really... really wipe the ground with him.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's out. Alright, so even though... Yeah.
Perfect.
And is this going to crack him open like a nut? Yes, it is!
Easy.
So if she isn't knocked out, then maybe Aquaman's going to come in and clean him up.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, no.
That's alright. Oh, 1 gear gone?
Yeah, not a... not a difficult fight.
Alright, so this is our best team for the current update 2.221. If you've got your own best team, I'd love to hear it in the comments, but I'd also love to hear your reasons why you think your team is better than this team.
Yeah. So there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Komoda.